This is the third church that we're at in the present time of the cathedral. The first church was established here in 1889. And there was a little building built right on the corner. And then in 1926, they built their second church. It was kind of a hall and church. And then in 1948, they decided that they were going to build a cathedral. Because this place was not designated as a cathedral until 1951 at the official opening. The church is kind of built in a Noah's Ark. It's not really built in a Byzantine structure, because if it would have been in a Byzantine structure, it would have been built kind of in a cross with cupolas on top of the building. But I suppose because it was the constraint of the land and so forth, they built the kind of architecture and building that you see now. It's a very beautiful building. It's a very beautiful cathedral. It seats over 1,000 people on the main floor. The sanctuary can accommodate at least 20, 30 celebrants or clergy. There's a choir loft that can accommodate about 100 people. So it's quite a large, it's too big now for our purpose, as a parish, but for main functions and main celebrations, it suits its purpose. All the exterior decor that you see, the iconography, the stained glass windows, those were all added in time. As a matter of fact, the interior decorating was completed probably around 1965. So it was a relatively short time, in about, I think, 15 years or so, the whole interior was completed with all the stained glass windows, as you see, the iconography, the iconostas that's behind me. If you look at the iconostas, it's a very unique structure for the cathedral. Blends in very well. You have the royal doors, and on the royal doors you have the Annunciation of the angel Gabriel appearing to the Blessed Mother, that she will become the mother of the Son of God. You have the four evangelists, and on the far left and right you have the patron saints of the cathedral, St. Vladimir and St. Olga. Well, the newest addition we added was this beautiful chandelier that we have. We put that in just about 4 or 5 years ago, and that was done for us by Greek artists, and we purchased the chandelier from Greece, and it also depicts the various saints on the icons, and also the insignia of Ukraine, which we call the trezub. You'll notice those insignias around in the bottom, that's the emblem of Ukraine. So we had those specially installed into this chandelier. Stained glass windows were done by our very famous sculptor, Leo Moll, and most of the stained glass windows were done by him. And the one right in the center is of course our patron saints, Boris and Chliba, and then on the side, on the left is Kyrillo and Methodius. The icons on the top are of course Christ on the throne, the archangels on either side, Gabriel and Raphael, and then you have Saint John the Baptist and the Blessed Mother, and then you have the 12 apostles on either side. The exterior of the building is, this is a very strong building. The whole frame is steel, the roof and the walls, it's all a steel structure, filled in with bricks. And the front is Manitoba limestone, which they got from the quarries here, which gives it a real Manitoba feeling. This is a Manitoba building. The steel, of course, was done by, at one time, the Dominion Bridge that was on Notre Dame, I think. And so it's a very, very strong building. I mean, this building will stand for years and years to come. Well, I think the whole structure and the whole artwork is unique for the Byzantine Church, and you'll find that in the Byzantine Church it's a very colorful building. But the interior composition and the artwork, I mean, that's you don't see that anywhere else. We do have our Ukrainian churches that have their iconographic work and everything else, but not as intense and as beautiful as the cathedral is. All those that come here, they're amazed at the beautifulness of this church. They all say it's the hidden pearl of Winnipeg, and indeed it is, because not very many people know about this beautiful cathedral.